Well, welcome everyone who's watching this video. We've got some of our newest team members with us today, Brad and Gayleen. And for those of you that don't know, my name is Justin Kelly, and I'm one of the owners of James, and I look after walking people through the process of checking James out and getting to know some of the team. And I just took you both through that process not too long ago, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah. So before we get into, I guess, would you mind sharing where are you guys in Australia? What were you doing?
Here you go. We're in Brisbane. We're in a suburb called Carolee, just on the outside of Ipswich.
Yes.
And we service Carolee and the surrounding areas. We're lawn and garden here. Yeah.
Great. And do you have family? And what's that look like for you guys?
We don't. We have a big family at home here with us. We've got some of our kids and our grandkids living here. But as far as family to go and visit around us, there's not a lot actually. We've got quite a few in Australia, but we're sort of spread around. Yeah, not too close by. Yeah.
Well, what made you start looking to have your own business?
Me again? Well, we took some time off in 2019 when we became grandparents, and I was a truck driver before that.
Yeah.
And when it came time to look at going back to work or to doing something with our time, I just decided I didn't want to go back and the trucks and stay away and miss out on so much.
Yeah.
And in the 5-6 years that we had off, Gayleen's new hobby was to go and mow everyone's lawns. And that's where the idea was given to us. And the more it got mentioned, the more it seemed like a really good idea. Like we had trimmers, we had mowers, we had the kit, and it was something that Gayleen loved to do.
Yeah.
And it made her happy.
So you got dragged in, did you?
Oh, yeah.
So what made you look at a franchise?
I just got dragged along for that. I thought we could do it on our own, and then I quickly learned there was a lot more to it that I had no understanding of. Yep. And I think if we had tried to go alone, we wouldn't be where we are today. Even though we're only in the beginning weeks, I've still progressed for like a lot further than I ever thought I would, or knew that I could, I should say.
Yeah. Fantastic. So how many weeks have you been in the business now?
This is week 5, coming to the end of week 5.
Awesome. So literally, it was literally only a couple of months ago we walked through the process.
Yeah. Winter time.
Yeah, fantastic. And so you were in trucks, you decided to look at your own business, you went through the process, and I guess for people looking, how did you find the information process? Was it hard to get all the information? Did you have many questions that you still weren't sure about? How did you find the journey?
Yeah, I didn't realize I had as many questions as I actually did once we started researching into it. We were so green at owning business and doing this sort of thing for a job for ourselves that in the beginning, I didn't even know what I needed to ask.
Yeah.
But when it came to comparing other franchises, I think we looked into 3 or 4. We got the most information from the James franchise, and we were able to find information not just from yourself as well. You've got a YouTube channel, and we found stuff on there and learned about it, and then discovered that there's so much more that we don't have a clue about, like especially marketing and stuff like that. I've never had to do that before, and I don't think I could do it like by myself on my own.
Yeah. And so once you got to the end of that information process and you guys signed up, and then we booked into the training, how did you find the training? So you did 3 days in the office first, and I know for you, Brad, computers aren't your thing.
Yeah. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Yeah. But I had Ian. He's a legend. Yep.
Yeah.
He'd constantly swap sides on the desk and sit next to me rather than be like a teacher at the front of the class. He'd come and pull his chair up beside me and he'd
Yep.
share the tablet with me and walk me through it. And it was another scary thing for me to do because I have zero experience at it. But it turned out to be just a repetitious thing for me.
Yeah.
Gayleen and Larissa, they're pretty onto it with that sort of stuff. But for me, I've got to watch them do it a couple of times and then I can repeat the steps. I don't say I understand everything, but if you show me how to do it a couple of times, I can repeat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm getting by like that. It's working out for me.
Good. So that's the computer side. And then after that 3 days of that office training, you went and worked were you with Dylan or Mark?
We had Dylan. Yeah. I met them both. Yeah, I met both.
Right.
But yeah, we spent our time with Dylan. And he was good. Yeah.
Great. And he's only just down the road from you guys, isn't he? Similar.
Yeah. He's about 5 minutes away. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Jobs are close to our house as well, even as well. Yeah.
So then you got to the scary start of actually now you're on your own in your business. Week 1, you've got your business coach you can call on, Ian, who you mentioned. But what happened in week 1 for you guys?
I was really scared, eh?
We were scared.
Yeah, I was sacking it. Literally.
Yep,
But
me too. I remember.
It turned out to be such an awesome week. Like, I think we made $950. I don't know. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was also a lot of money for week 1, starting in the middle of winter.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember waking up every morning being really nervous and worried about meeting new people because that was outside of my comfort zone, and then having to go and do the marketing and stuff. But then we'd slowly get jobs and we'd go around to people's houses, and then that's when the fun started for us. It turns out getting along with strangers is quite easy. And you don't really have to try hard. You just got to be yourself and be respectful of other people and like basically just be a normal person, and you come out fine.
Yep. And I hear on the grapevine that you also get to eat all their food as well.
Yeah. If I meet someone and I can see something that they're interested in, if it helps me to get along with them, I'll find things to talk about. And I don't know how, man, but so many of our conversations end up about food. And then it leads to someone getting hungry. This is usually me. And then it just progresses from there. We've had customers go and order out for us. We've had customers cook for us. I've got customers that grow stuff in their garden for me.
Yeah. Fantastic. And you're 5 weeks in, so you'll be able to cut down on your family food budget.
Yep.
Be off to the gym soon.
True. Yeah. Okay, so if you now you don't have to share if you don't feel comfortable, but income wise, $950 week 1. How's it going for you guys? Just from the top of your head, I know you're more the computer person, Gayleen. Can you recall roughly how your income's gone over the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks?
I remember week 3 being told by Ian that we made $4,700, and it just went
for the week. For that week.
I didn't know if that was good or not.
I think our concern was actually getting out there and doing the work. We weren't. I mean, money is a big part of all of this, I guess, but for us, it wasn't. But it was the connection we were trying to create in the community for us. So the money just came along with it, I guess. And we're doing really well. I think we are.
5 weeks in, I think only 2 weeks we've worked a full week because of weather, or we just haven't had jobs, and we've spent more time marketing than we have working. But I think we're between $2,500 and $3,000 a week. Maybe our best week was $4,700.
Yep.
But we have just been doing lawns for free for 5 years for nothing. So the money was never really I know it makes the world go round for a lot of people, and you need it. But at the same time, for us, it was more like we need to do something rather than float along doing what we feel like. But and so the money wasn't at the top of the agenda for us. And I really didn't know if we were doing good or bad.
Because we had
it
nothing
didn't matter.
to hear with.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not until we don't have any that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so true, isn't it? We in our training, we talk about laws of exchange. And if you're out there to serve people and genuinely help people and you do that well, the money follows. You know, it's a successful exchange. Yeah. So it's so important. And yeah, we look after people. We don't rip people off or whatever. So and that's awesome. Okay. So the big question, are you enjoying it? Are you happy you made the decision?
Me, yes. Because, I mean, we've made this a family thing. Our daughter works with us as well, which is huge for us.
Yeah.
She has health issues that she's been dealing with since she was a young child. And all of a sudden, since we've been in this, those have disappeared, those issues.
Wow.
It is. It really is a big celebration for us.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, I didn't expect that either, but she has epilepsy and she's been averaging a seizure a week
Yes.
for 22 years. And we're week 5 and she hasn't had one.
Fantastic. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then also on
That's it.
Yeah.
She's the first in the car yelling at us to hurry up.
Yeah. She was one of a typical kid, you know, like a teenager. You got to drag them out of bed in the mornings. They skip big breakfast because they'd rather sleep through it. And now we're getting up because we hear her telling everyone else in the house to hurry up and get up.
She's the first on the computer checking the job. She, she organises us. So, I mean, as a family, and that's one of the biggest things we got into this was the family. It's great. It's working out well. We have our other two. They're off doing their own things, but now they're looking at us and wondering, is that the way that they should come as well? So I think they may jump the fence next year.
One of my sons and his partner, they live here with their daughter, and our daughter Larissa that lives here, she's a mum too, and her routine of having to get up for work every day has just sorted her life out. She gets up, she makes breakfast for her son. She's sometimes making lunch for us at the same time and putting it in the truck and getting us ready as well. And I think just taking on that responsibility and having that routine in her life is maybe helping with the seizures. I don't know, but all I know is she stopped having them. And I'm really grateful for that.
That's so cool. It's very cool.
And our other son, he's a truck driver like me, but he doesn't stay away from home. He doesn't want to be like that because he saw me do it. And he swears, that's not going to happen. Yeah. And he's a dad too, so he wants to be here every night for his baby. But he may as well live in the truck because he's gone before the sun comes up in the morning, and he's home hours after us every night, and he looks as knackered as I do. But
Yeah, so one of the funny stories we had just the other day was one of our kids rang up to tell us how horrible of a day they were having, and us three were sitting at McDonald's having bacon and egg McMuffins. Watching the strangers next to us jumpstart their car. So, good morning.
Yeah, it does give you a freedom. I think you guys were telling me a while ago that you often pull up at the bakery and talk to people and, So actually talking to people. Okay, so your income's gone good, but how did that magically appear? What sort of things did you guys do, and where did the leads come from to get those jobs?
It started off following the guide that Ian, our business coach, was steering us towards. Yep. We would follow. I just put all my faith in him and did everything he said. And even when it was outside my comfort zone, I learned at the training with him that you've got to get outside of it and just make your zone bigger. So I went on that. And then it turns out that what he required me to do wasn't that hard in the end. And we were actually to take it a bit further. And I found out that the more you put into it, the more leads you're going to get and the more jobs you're going to get from it. Yeah. And so He's given me a guide that I've printed out for updating my Google business profile. And every day I read what it wants me to do, and I decide if I'm going to do that or if I've got a better idea. And if I think I've got a better idea, I'll run it by him, and he'll tell me if it is or not. And I can trust that he'll steer me straight.
Yeah, I mean, we're naturally skilled at everything, but it was Ian that helped us guide that skill through.
Yeah.
So, we didn't know we had these skills. Ian was shining light on
I didn't know what marketing was until I had to learn how to do it. But now we've come up with our own ideas that are working quite well. We've got lots of stuff going on social media. We've got Facebook ads. I've got marketplace ads. We go to car shows and we wash the truck and hook the trailer up to it, and we go park it up at a car show. And then we just go to the bakery and buy all the sandwiches and sit around and meet people. At the local gym that Larissa goes to, the TVs above the cycles and the treadmills are playing pictures of our before and afters on a loop with some James tiles that Ian gave us that we use there. And people see them. And we've met a few customers that have said, there's 10 minutes on the bike and I just keep seeing you guys slide past the TV over and over. The repetitiveness has just got your number in my head. I know it off by heart. And you sent me, was it 10,000 brochures? We jumped on eBay and I found a place where I can buy thousands of sticky magnets that you just peel them off, stick them to the flyers, and we just run around and hand them out. And
it's actually surprising how many of those pamphlets we are on someone's fridge. Something metal in their house, we're on it. So it's...
You can put the flyer in the mailbox and someone might pick it up and hold on to it, but you stick a magnet to it and someone's going to go, what can I stick it to? And I can't believe how many people have got my flyer on their fridge.
Feels weird.
It works. It's a marketing idea that we did.
Anything you can do that keeps you in front of mind for people. Even just when we go to grocery shopping or milk and bread, hook the trailer up and park it in a visible spot at the car park and wear your uniform.
I mow my lawn in my uniform or park the trailer on the road.
I didn't work yesterday or today and I've had a uniform on both days. So I've just been wearing them every time I go out. I put the shirt on. Partly because it's some of the nicest shirts I own, but also because I now know that it works, that people see the name and people know who we are.
The number of times I've been bailed up in Woolies over the years and people are, grabbing milk or something. Oh, hey, we're shifting house. Do you clean houses? And I'm like, well, I don't. No, who does? What's your number? I'll get them to call you. You pick up.
This morning on the way to the school run, we were driving behind the James bus. Remember? There was that.
We seen a billboard on the back of a bus.
So there was all these people like this pointing at us with the trailer and the bus.
Very good.
The bus out there.
Awesome. Well, I won't keep you guys all day, but I guess over the last few weeks, what do you think are some of the biggest lessons you've learned? If you were going to pass any tips on to people watching this, what are some of the things that you've learned that you've felt have really stood out?
Personally, for me, trust your team, trust the system.
For me, it's I've learned that I didn't have anywhere near the potential to do this on my own. I've learned that what I'm enjoying now is thanks to Ian and the stuff that I learned with him in the training and the bit of stuff that I learned off Dylan. How far I can take my marketing and my ideas. I would never have comprehended the stuff that I can do on my own. And not only that, wearing the James uniform, it has a bit of weight to it. People will walk up to me just because I'm wearing the shirt also because they've used James before or they know someone that does. It has a bit of power behind it. And you can wield it to get work.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Well, if someone watching this was looking to start a James business, and I haven't slipped you any 20s or anything like that, what would you say to them if they were wondering what to do?
Oh man, ask every other franchise you can think of that you might like the look of. Look into them, ring them up and ask them. Try and look them up on every social media platform and see how much information you can find. And if you actually get to talk to someone that's down to help you out, see how much you can get out of them and then compare all the information, because that's what we did. And
Yeah.
that's ultimately why we chose the James franchise in the end, was because we got the most information. It seemed to be the most forthcoming and straight up. There was nothing secretive about it, no hidden costs or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, any last bits of pearls of wisdom or anything that you'd like to pass on today?
Personally, I wish I did this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, especially seeing the impact on Larissa. Like, that's just,
Yeah.
Mm.
Who knew? Like,
yeah.
that wasn't even the reason, but it's turning out to be a really good one to keep it up, because she's just she's grown up in the last 5 weeks. Yeah. And the amount of time that, because I did this to try not to be away and miss out on so much, but now not only am I not missing out, but I'm also working with one of my kids. And like, we're having to tone it down on the job because we shouldn't be laughing so hard in front of customers' houses and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's all.
And so I wish I did it earlier too. I mean, she stopped having seizures years ago if we had done this earlier.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, the tightness of our family since we've been in this, is awesome. I love it.
Yep.
And that's more than the money, isn't it? Money can't buy that.
Money is nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for being willing to do this today. I know it's always nerve-wracking getting out of the comfort zone and all of that, but yeah, you know, I hope
You would be proud I spoke.
Even that, even just doing these is a big thing. I remember hopping on the first Zoom around with you, and my hands were shaking, man. Holding them, one hand was holding the other one under the table because I was so nervous about talking to strangers. And now I do it for a job, and I love it.
To get out and talk to customers. Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome.